Alright, welcome back. A little bit more KCD2. Been a couple days, but we're still trying to grind through this. It's going to be tight. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this done in a timely manner, but I'd like to do my best. So here we are. It's not that it's not fun, it's just it's a big game chock full of things to do. Fun to be had. Alright, so we were going to do this sword here. Base of the sword is what I just read, and then I stopped reading. Now I just take it to the smithy. Can I work it?
Alright, this is already sharp.
Looks like I have to talk to him first. Right? I don't think a common longsword is quite the vibe, so let's see. Wait a couple hours. He's probably up and at him now. Somewhere. Or at least inside. Oh, wrong way. Where the heck is this guy? I'm over encumbered. Wait, what? With what? Well, I'm not gonna be able to sell to him, but it's too early.
Have a nice day, Henry.
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. Anyway, it turns out old Ambrose really used to be a knight. And this really is Toledo steel. You were right, Blacksmith.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First class, welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first. Till we meet again, Henry.
That is the thing where we have to wait. So we will wait for a second. I definitely am going to forge it on my own time because I want to make sure I get it like Henry's quality. And I'm going to need to watch a video on how to do that with swords. But before we do anything else, what can't sell to you?
Meet again, Henry.
Maybe in a moment. I have to sell. I'm over encumbered. He's got to buy stuff. Hello? Thank you.
What do you have for sale?
He does have gold. Good. He's not going to be able to afford what I'm selling. That's for sure. He's already over for sure. But dang. These things are expensive. We'll do this because we'll buy him out of this. And make sure we still turn a profit. The rest of the stuff I think I'm okay with leaving behind. Well, we could throw a little bit more in there. I'm okay taking a little less. All right.
Thank you. And come again, Henry. I'll have a beer.
Why do you and the Zhelyov lot hate each other so much, anyway?
It's their fault. They keep playing tricks on us. Olbram's the worst of them all. A nasty old codger. He's always coming up with ways to mess with us. He's the one that stole our pasture.
What pasture did they steal from you?
The one that stretches from the orchard behind the Takov down to the gamekeeper's lodge. It's been ours since time immemorial. But the Zhelyevites took it from us.
Yeah, what?
And how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the jokes, will you? This is fucking serious. There's a tree down by the gamekeeper's lodge that marks the edge of our land. My father, God rest his soul, was there when they agreed on it. He got a proper ass kicking so he'd remember it. And remember it he did. But then fucking Olbram came along, claiming it was the other way around. And that pasture belonged to Zhelyov.
Well, that's a tough nut to crack.
Okay.
What's new around here?
You should pay a visit to Old Mouth sometime. He's our local storyteller, you know? He could tell you all sorts of interesting things. But only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
Sure.
Show me your wares.
You're just trying to sell me some liquor?
Worried about the price?
Well, I said...
Do we have a deal?
You won't convince me. Aye.
Fine.
Glad to be of
Thank
help
you.
to good sir.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Greetings, sir.
People call you the mouth, right? They say you tell all sorts of stories.
I'm no mouth to you. My name is Denyet. Got that? What do people call you then? Bughead? Arse face?
I'm sorry, Stenya. I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. But you were right about the stories. I could tell you stories so sad they'd make the devil cry. Or would you prefer something so scary it'll make the hairs on your ass turn white? But it's a lot of hard work for me. Now, if you had something to drink or a couple of groschen, that might help loosen my tongue.
I know quite a few stories myself. How about a trade? A story for a story.
All right then. But if it's the one about the magic porridge pot, don't bother. I've heard it 100 times. And that story always leaves me feeling hungry.
I know a romantic tale about a knight, his lady love, and 3 impossible tasks he had to undertake to win her heart. He had to bring her the sweetest wine, tame the wildest horse, and make a crown with the rarest gem.
And then? What happened when he'd done all 3?
The lady of his heart showed her gratitude by giving him the most precious thing she had. And I'm not talking about gold.
Oh ho ho!
Oh, a raunchy ending. That'll be popular with the lads round here. If I were you, I'd make it longer. To last a whole evening. Add a wicked stepmother, that sort of thing. It'll be a hit. And now, I'll tell you a tale in return. So what kind of story would you like to hear?
I like stories that can teach me something. Stories with a moral.
Haven't you heard enough of those in church? But it's not a problem. I have just the tale for you. And it's not one you'll hear from any priest. So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Kuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods. The air was as hot as a furnace, so Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash. His axe had got loose from his belt. In haste, he began to search the muddy bed of the pond, and his hands soon touched something hard and heavy. He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes. He pulled out an axe. Yes, but not his old one. It was an axe made of pure silver.
Good God. I'd grab that without a second thought.
Maybe you would, but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver axe back. He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe. Nothing but dull iron and old wood.
I reckon that was the right choice. Who knows who the silver axe belonged to?
Well, quite. Listen on. Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said, "You're a righteous man, Matthias, and for your honesty, you may keep both axes." Matthias, not hanging around for the goblin to change his mind, took up both axes, gave us thanks, and ran to tell Kuba all about it. Kuba, however, is not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He deeply envied Matthias for his newfound wealth, so he set out to try the same thing. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him straight to the pond, threw his own axe in, and began a pretend search for it. Yet Kuba had no luck. He pulled out the axe he'd thrown in himself, so he tried again. Tricked by sunlight, he grabbed something shiny, only to pull out his old iron axe again. Enraged, he hurled his axe back into the water and yelled, "Fuck this axe! I want a silver one!" But the water goblin heard his shameful cry and was greatly upset by Kuba's greed. So, when Kuba reached down into the water for a third time, the water goblin seized his hand, pulled him down a hole to the dark depths, and drowned him.
That's so cruel. I feel sorry for Kuba.
Aye, and so did Matthias. He went to the water goblin and begged for his brother's body so he could take him home and bury him. But the path back from the pond led over a steep hill, and carrying the weight of the waterlogged body exhausted Matthias. He stopped to rest by an old oak tree, and he used a silver axe to cut off a branch that would serve as a walking stick. But it wasn't enough. Somehow, it was still getting harder to continue up the hill. Then Matthias realized it wasn't his brother's body that was weighing him down. It was the silver axe. The axe was the cause of all this trouble. So he started bashing the silver axe against a big stone with all his might, trying to destroy it. But no matter what, he couldn't even make a dent. With the last of his strength, Matthias climbed to the top of the hill. He knew he could go no further, so he found a pretty spot with a view over the valley and dug his brother a grave. There, he buried both his brother and the silver axe that had brought such pain upon them. His final act was to stick the oak branch in the ground by the grave. But lo and behold, the branch grew green leaves and became a tree. The locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then, but some have had the bad luck to bump into him. And when you walk by the pier, where it all happened, you can still hear his chuckling.
That was a very nice story.
Story? What story? It's the truth.
Why hasn't anyone gone looking for the axe, though?
Because it brings misfortune. Didn't you listen to me at all? Look for yourself if you wish. Rock Tower Pond isn't far from here. The Water Goblin's pier is somewhere among the reeds. But leave me out of it. I'm fine here with my drink. Farewell.
Okay. I know there was more, right? No? Nothing up here. There's the sheep. This is the Rock Tower Pond axe. This is race. This is, yeah, let's go here. I should eat soon. Want to wrap up all these side quests. I'm gonna have to get something for this guy and bring it to his daughter, actually. Or he's gonna have to go to his daughter. Need to eat before I forget. Yeller. We're back.
I just got off. Saw this.
I talked to Marika.
And where is she?
Not so fast. I have a feeling you didn't tell me the whole story.
Kasmurokar. Yes, it is true. It is true. I didn't know if I can trust you completely.
So what really happened?
Marika wants to leave. So, I say she should get married, and they both stay and travel with us. But that boy of hers, he said no. My two Chave, my sons, Tibor and Geza, they decide to avenge family honor because they hear all insults my messenger come back and tell about. So they go to Semin to punish them. Well, at the end, Marika's sweetheart gets stabbed. And before we know it, Marika gone. She's probably with him too.
She wanted to save him.
Tibor and Geza go to look for them. But on the way back, they meet some woodcutters. Oh. And Geza... He has Yaga Lorat like me. He quickly pull out his knife. But it ends very badly. Geza get killed. And Tibor get captured. All I get is message that if any one of us go near Semin again, we will end up same way. I had two Chave and one Shai. And now, I have nothing. I'm voivode of camp. But except for Aranka, there is no more of my clan. Just nomads from other places.
The message that your messenger came back from Semin with, that wasn't from Bohush.
No?
It was from his mother. Bohush didn't know anything about it.
It is still his familia. Blood like blood. They stain
come on.
our honor. The whole village hates us.
Well, I understand, but poor Bohush.
What about my shire? What about my family?
What do you mean, if you can trust me? What about all that talk about a prophecy?
I said I trust Aranka, and that you will save our camp. But I need Marika for that. I made very sure I did not lie to you even once.
But you were leading me by the nose a bit.
I'm voivode, not saint.
Well, what now? Marika's not coming back alone. She loves Bohush, who's 1 foot in the grave. And she's afraid you'd do something to him here. And that's why she wants you to give her an amulet to protect them.
Amulet? My amulet? She cannot be serious. I cannot just... My family is in ruins. Although... You already know everything. You can help me. Please. Rescue Tibor from the village.
That's fine.
Do not let me lose another son. And we must give Geza a proper funeral, our wish, so his soul can finally rest. Aranka can tell you more about that, or Tibor himself. Please, I will repay you. Help my family, and we will talk about the amulet.
Christ, pardon me.
Okay. We'll figure that out in a minute, but before we do that, we do want to go back down here, I'm pretty sure, right? And is there anything else we need to turn in? No, right? And no quests up here. I'm just like making sure we scan the area because there's a lot to do in Troskovitz we did actually already. We need to now go get the girl to break into the Trotsky castle, essentially. So let's go turn this in, just get it done with, right? Let's like wrap it up, you know? Probably gonna have to lie to this guy to protect our homie. Hey, the alcoholism's gone. That's awesome.
Greetings to you.
Here we go.
You don't have to worry about the last poacher either anymore. But it was one hell of a job, I can tell you.
Really? Go on. Where was he?
North of Trotsky. He had a small camp there. Below a cliff. Just like you said.
I'm sure he realized there wasn't any point resisting. What did you do with him?
I had to kill him.
Why did you have to?
That fella wasn't keen on being arrested. First thing he did was draw a hunting knife on me. He's done for, in any case.
Got any proof?
I found this gear on him. He probably used it to make traps. And some tongs as well. Probably for pulling out teeth and that.
Look how well kitted out them poaching vermin are. I see why he didn't want to just pack it in. He had a good thing going there. Good work. Here's your reward.
Thanks. That's a generous reward.
We don't have any more poachers, so take it as a parting gift from us huntsmen. It'll be a long time before any more of the arseholes turn up in the Trotsky forests. You sent out a clear signal what they can expect. Well, you can take a look at my bows if you want, and in return for your help, I'll take a bit off the usual price. Don't use it for poaching, though.
That's not a bad idea, you know.
Don't even think about it.
No, of course not. Thanks.
I'll tell Vostatek to do the same. But just between you and me, better buy one from me. Bows soaked in spirits aren't very hard wearing.
What do you got? Okay, you don't got any. Fine. Alright, that's cool. So, let's zoom out a bit. Let's go to Samin here. What's this? Oh, we could do that too. I knew there was something else I was forgetting. Oh, my alcoholism thing's back. Hey, Mutt. Bro, I get it. There's a camp here.
What have you found, boy? Look what I have for you.
You gotta eat this, dude. Eat this and shed it. Be a good boy. Alright. Oh, Mr. Goose. Where you at, dog? Yo.
Good afternoon.
I took care of Charlie. He's dead.
Yeah, I reckon he's not so handsome now, is he? I'm glad that fucker's dead. Did you bring me a souvenir like we talked about?
I've got it right here. Hope I didn't get any blood on it.
Aye, that's the one. Oh, that bastard really had good taste. But I don't plan on wearing it. Someone might mistake me for him and stab me in the back.
How about a reward? Surely I've earned something.
Believe me, I'd gladly give you something. If only old Samin wasn't such a miser. I'm starting to believe he really isn't as wealthy as he used to be. But, if you like, you can keep Charlie's cap.
I'll take it. It would be a shame for it to sit in the bottom of a trunk somewhere.
Be my guest. But, if you end up with a dagger in your gut because someone mistook you for Charlie, don't come crying to me.
So what now? I reckon I'll have to wait again, won't I?
Aye, unfortunately. Give me a day or two, then I'll know where to send you. It Good to see you, my friend.
Thank you, sir. And thank you for the armor that I'm currently wearing, because it's yours. Man, I thought the alcoholism went away, bro. That's sad. Alright. Can I go out this door? Ah. Oh. I didn't realize this was... Is that a washing station?
I tried swimming once. How did that end up?
I can't go over there. I can't go any of these ways. Okay then. Well, I don't know why that door is even there. Around the pond we go. But I do want to see if this is a washing station. Can I? Oh, I can.
I tried swimming once.
Yep. Wash everything. Nice. Yeet. Up the fence. Alright, let's see what we could do about his son here. What am I supposed to be doing here? Am I supposed to ask around about him? Also, I want to turn this on, but I want to turn off the horse race. I can't. I'll turn this off for now. Just because I keep forgetting that it's a thing. But again, I forgot what I was supposed to be doing, which was reading about this. Okay. Excuse me.
Good day to you.
You must be Bahush's mother.
Did you come to pity me?
No. I'm more interested in what actually happened. With Marika and Bahush.
She bewitched him, and I was ashamed that my son was caught in such a filthy wretch. And that king of theirs, or whatever the hell he is, starts saying that Bahush seduced his daughter, so they must get married. Can you credit it? His messenger threw that in my face right in the village square, trying to shame me for the rest of my life. Of course, I sent him packing and told him to tell that lousy chief of his there wasn't a chance of that happening.
I suppose the Voivod wasn't too happy about that.
That poor son sent 2 of his brawlers after Bahush. They said he's scum who disgraced their girl, and they'd take revenge.
How did Bahush respond?
If my son has lost his mind, at least I must keep my wits about me. I'd never allow it. Not even before those 2 murderers came from the camp and they stabbed poor Bahush.
I'm sorry about Bahush, but I'm sure things will work out all right.
I hope so. Otherwise, I'll lose my only son.
Hey, Hans! Back already, Hans? I thought you'd be gone a lot longer.
Do we know each other?
Of course. It's me, Joachim. We met in Gutenberg. We had that row about who had the right to a better pitch at the market. We nearly crossed swords at the cattle market in the morning. But come evening, we were getting boozed up together at the hangman's halter. You more than me, I reckon, seeing as you don't remember.
Where is it exactly I'm supposed to be coming back from?
You said you were off to Germany to sell your wares. I gave you some trinkets to see if you have any luck hawking them for me there. Didn't you go in the end?
You're a trader, then?
Not quite, Hans. Just a plain old huckster, like yourself.
Where do you get the goods you sell in Kuttenberg?
Wherever I can, Hans. Wherever I can. Every now and then I meet a merchant on the road who's happy to trade with me. Other times I bump into a craftsman in some backwater who makes quality stuff that doesn't cost the earth. So I peddle my wares around the country.
Okay.
How's business?
It's been better. Luckily, there are still enough people in Gutenberg who aren't living hand to mouth, but they still chafe at the prices, even though I haven't put them up in years.
I'm curious to see your wares.
Wares? Trinkets and baubles, more like. But something might catch your eye.
Let's see what he's got. Nothing I care about at all, but will he buy anything off me? Do I have anything to sell? He only has 61 coins. Adios, amigo. Is the door I could open? No? Where the heck is this guy that they kidnapped? He's gotta be, like, in her house, no?
I hear there's a captive nomad here from the camp by the pond.
Aye, there is. He's locked up at the Saddlers, and they'll be wanting a fat ransom for him. But I don't want to get involved in that.
Okay.
Take care, friend.
Thank you. I'm tight with the saddler, though.
If you've come from them foreign nomads, you can't be here. That's it.
Do you know something about a nomad who's held captive somewhere around here?
What's it to you? Mind your own business. And a word of advice for you. Don't try anything. My fellas are keeping a close eye on him.
Okay. Whoa. The heck was that? Okay. We are gonna have to sneak him out. That's what that's about. So, what's the best way to do this? Waiting it? I'm gonna be tired. But I guess we wait it. Sorry about the loud noise. My phone just went off. Oh, there's a guy watching. Switch to sneaky sneaky. So there is a way in here.
Hey, what? Untie me, please. Don't worry, I'm on it. I am in your debt.
See, Yar, let's get out of here. Follow me.
That was easy. I was convinced we were gonna have to take that guard down.
That was something. The last time I ran that fast was when I was a kid and a villager set his ricone on me for stealing apples from his garden. Palikera, thank you, Amalo. Who are you anyway? Now we have finally got time for introductions.
I'm Henry. The Voivod sent me to rescue you.
So, you know I am Tibor then? I am in your debt, Amalo. I expect many things, but not getting rescued by a gajo.
Don't mention it. The Voivod wants to bury Geza.
Did you talk to Edda about it?
Not yet.
She must come to stay with him, Vartinel. The two of us can at least get it ready. We just need to bring Geza to his favorite spot.
But you must tell me what happened to the poor fellow.
He got stabbed.
Geza. I will have that picture before my eyes as long as I shall live. He was a Delino sometimes, but I loved him still. We were walking through the woods when they jump us. Guess I think they come to avenge Bohush. He stabbed one of them, and the rest of them beat him to death with whatever is at hand.
I need to know where it happened, so I can bring him back.
A bit to the east of the village, in the woods by the woodcutter's camp. Then they dragged Miroprail away and tied him to a tree. As a warning, they say, fucking war sons.
Do you know where his favorite place is?
Yes, we went there together often. There is a shukar view of the woods and a cliff above Babbling Stream. Just go west along the rocks from the woodcutters. About 200 paces. Always along the edge. There is a nice clearing there. I will go ahead and wait for you. I will dig a hole while I wait.
Smart.
I think I know what I need to.
I will meet you in the clearing. I will wait there until you bring Geza's body.
I know where Marika is. I talked to her. She's taking care of Bahush. Geza messed him up badly.
I am sorry to hear that. The important thing is that nothing happened to Marika. That girl is more capable than many Mursha. Midel Odel to Kelachirat.
Adios. I don't know if I should be going to do this or if I should be going to sleep, actually. Definitely need to eat. Ooh. Too much cheese. We also need to put some fighting gear on. Okay. So we're here. Oh, I see.
You've got the body of a dead nomad here.
Makes for a nice tree decoration, don't you think? No tears shed over that bugger. He started it.
Why did you tie him to the tree? He's not running away now.
We left him there for the crows. That scum don't deserve a burial.
What exactly happened here?
Nothing special. We ran into these two fellas out here in the woods, and one of them pulled a knife on us right off. We're lucky none of us ended up gutted. Although he managed to cut up one of ours pretty bad before we took him down. We caught the other fella. The folks from Semin took him. They said them two had already stabbed someone there, too.
I'd like to bury him.
What? Forget it. Them heathens from down by the pond sent you, am I right?
Don't you know that when one of those people dies a violent death, his spirit always comes back to roam the countryside? You wouldn't want this place to be haunted, would you, friend?
Haunted, eh?
And his mother is a mighty witch. I wouldn't mess with her if I was you.
Shit, that didn't occur to me. We certainly don't want anything like that here. Take him as
I feel like that
far
was
away
the
from here as you
easier
can.
thing to say. It also told me it was the easier thing to say, but where is he, though? It's up here? No. Ah, here.
Ugh. You're as heavy as a sack of rocks.
I can't prop him on pebbles, man. Damn. I really thought I could throw him over the back of Pebbles. That stinks.
This isn't how you imagined things would end for you, is it? Damn. You're no lightweight.
I just can't imagine anything smelt good back in this time, you know? They're tying bodies up to trees.
We'll be there soon. Don't worry. You'll be at peace now.
Can't be further, much further. It apparently is much further. Okay, we're almost there.
Put him down here, Henry.
Here I am. Poor gazer almost broke my back.
Thank you for your help, Henry. I hope the woodcutters did not cause too much trouble.
Well, I managed.
I am glad to hear. Anyway, my family is not here yet. Edai must come to Vartinel.
Should I go to the camp to get her and the Voivod?
No. I will go and get them myself. You have done more than enough for us already. And I have to bring something from camp. We must bury him with his favorite possession. That is the only way he will remain in the next world and not want to return. You stay here with him and wait until I come back with the others.
Oh no. I'm gonna be exhausted.
Aye, Henry. Thank you for saving Tibor. And that we can bury Purgheza properly now.
Palikerau Ternogajo, you who will finally unite our familia. Now come with us to escort Geza on his last journey. Devla amaro, sosal pro opiren, pošvestin pestironau, autiro tagaripen, mejelauka sartukames, pro pripen aukate prepu. Omaro amaro de
Sums
amen
up.
adagives, od mugamenge amare bini, sarte amen od mukazolenge, so amenge musarte. Umalidia amen.
I feel like they're gonna try to kill Bohush again.
Tozor, Toash Dupinen, Andresa Bershkai Avena.
Amen.
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 Outliving your Chave is a terrible thing. It is even worse when you cannot bury them.
Thank you, Henry. We will never forget this. If someone touches you, I whip them like a cur.
Thank you, Voivod. Glad we could give your son a decent burial.
From now on, I consider you my gacho prado. Brother, if you ever need anything, come to me. I will share all I know with you, and if you ever need a place to stay at our camp, I am sure Geza would not mind you sleeping in his place.
And I will keep my word and tell you how things are with the amulet.
You got it.
But let us now give Geza some peace. Come to our camp. We talk.
Fine. Let's go. I need to rest. Yeah.
Henry.
Whoa, more?
The thing is, I cannot give you the amulet.
Yeah, you
Not
can't
even
give it to
now,
me.
After I did everything you asked from
You
me.
have to give it to her.
Hold on. It is Chuhajuno, and its power protects me. And Marika knows well that I'm trapped without it.
What do you mean, trapped? What kind of game is this?
This is no game, Gasho. Marika stole the letter from me.
What letter?
One from Emperor Sigismund himself. Before you start cursing the ginger folks, you should know he was good Hungarian king before he came to fuck with Bohemia. Back then, he defended Hungary from the Turks, and I fought with him. We had a whole company of Roma warriors, armed to teeth. I lead them. For our help, Sigismund gave us letter of safe conduct that give us freedom to travel and protection from the law.
So you're not subject to any Lord?
Just so. He give us freedom to travel the world and judge our own people by our own laws. With the letter, we are free people. Without, we are like beasts to be hunted. They can put us in pillory, drive us out of town. Anyone can do what they like to us.
I can see where this is going.
That piece of parchment make us people. Without it, we are nothing. The rest of the camp doesn't know yet, and they must not find out.
But what's that got to do with Marika?
She stole it.
Seems when she ran off, she take letter with her as a guarantee, or to blackmail me when she needs something. But by taking letter, she put us all in danger, me and all camp. And if I give up amulet too, it is my end. Bring me back letter from Marika. When I have it, and amulet here in my hands, I will forgive her. She can come back then.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah, excuse me. Nice. Definitely need this. Sleep off some of the overeating. Cool. Wake up in the morning. We're still an alcoholic. We definitely need to drink a fox potion. But before we do that, I kind of want to go... Man. Looking for the sword is going to be a pain in the butt. There's also the cow. And then ghouls probably has something for me. Ooh. I could fight again. That's what that's about. That's the sword. Where's the cow? Isn't there one where I'm supposed to paint a cow? Like, where is that? Where's that marker at? Yellow marker. I don't see it. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Yellow marker for a cow. Okay. Let's see. Let's go pick up the quest. I can't fast travel from here. Let's go pick up the quest from ghouls. We'll drink a fox potion once we get into Sameen. And probably eat a snack. Yeah, we're 90, so we're still pretty good. Nope. No, no. Why is somebody looking for me? What? What just happened? Leave me alone. I don't want to bother you. Who's looking for me?
And with you?
I'm always glad
There
to...
he is, maybe? But before anything, we need to definitely drink a fox.
like people like you. God be with you.
Good thing you're here, Henry. I've got something for you.
Let me know.
From Semi.
Not this time. It's from the charcoal burners. They said you spared them, and they wanted to pay you back. It's not much, but it's all they could scrounge up.
I didn't expect that at all. I thought I'd never see them again.
See? Folk can surprise you.
Do you know who's next?
Well, if you've got the time, I know where you can find Johnny the Gob.
I've got time to go.
Johnny the Gob. What kind of name is that?
Look,
Hey, it's Johnny the Gob.
You knew him better than the others, didn't you?
Knew him. Johnny was my right-hand man. Can't even count how many times we saved each other's asses. And now his is in a sling.
What should I bring back this time?
His shield, I reckon. There's no other like it.
Where can I find the gob?
You know what's funny? If I hadn't sent him out on an errand just before you got to Apollonia, you'd have got us both.
Where did you send him?
Just a little ways off, to the bank of Rock Tower Pond. There's an abandoned hut there, from what I've heard. He and his people are still there.
Why did you send him to a hut by the pond?
Another band ambushed a noble's retinue there. We wanted
Me.
to see if anything got left behind.
I know exactly where it is. You didn't have anything to do with it, did you?
No, I told you. I only heard about it. Some band of outsiders has been wreaking havoc in the area for some time now.
Do you know who they are?
No idea. But I reckon they're no ordinary thieves. They don't care about the silver.
So what do they want?
Lord knows. Must be some higher goal. Those types are the worst.
How many men did you send with him?
I don't
7
really
of
care.
our most experienced.
Oh!
And
I
well
care, I
armed.
care. Okay.
I've heard enough.
Henry, wait. I have a favor to ask of you. You know, Johnny was a stand-up bloke, and it would be a shame to kill him. What's more, he's a fair bit older than me, and he has a bum leg. It would be dishonorable to kill someone like that, you know.
Wait. So you want me to let him go?
Not so loud. I know Samin wants them all dead, but I beg you, don't kill him.
But if I let him live, I risk not only my arse, but yours and his as well.
Aye. But he doesn't deserve the same death as those whoresons Charlie and Kanker. Unlike those other bastards, Johnny never betrayed me. Surely I don't have to explain to you how rare that is among bandits.
Well, I'm still not too sure about it, but I'll try. Though I'll save my skin before I save his. So if he doesn't surrender, I won't have a choice.
Of course. But I'm glad you'll consider it.
Cool. So a bunch of stuff to do up that way. That's the sheep guy still. We'll head here. Chilling on food and everything. I want to try to get as much of this side content done before I start to move forward with those bigger side quests. It's really the kicker of this. Careful. It's been a few in-game days and I am still addicted to alcohol, which stinks, but what are you going to do? Got drinking to 30, so didn't have to worry about it anymore. I was wrapping up my D&D session where we play virtual, and I was like, yep, we got like 5 minutes left. Let's start chugging. The like sneak combat music is on. Not a cave. Pretty sure there is a cave around here somewhere, like a real one. Whose dog?
Fuck. Wolves.
Infernal beasts! The wolves must have smelled rot and tried to get in. At first I managed to chase them away with fire, but they got used to it and just waited for me to go out.
Oh, they're gone now.
You were lucky they didn't get to you. I got rid of them.
Polycarav, you are my guardian angel.
The Voivod sent me to get his letter of safe conduct.
He sent you to get his precious parchment, but he does not care how his daughter is? Devla! So you know that is the very reason why I run away from there. It is all honor this, honor that, but people? They not important. When they nearly kill my Bohush, only because he's Gajo, we have to flee in case they decide to finish what they start. If I did not take that letter, the Voivod would say next day he never have any chai.
I think you're being unfair to him. He cares about you.
Then why does he not show it? He is selfish. He think only of himself. I cannot give him that letter. It is my only guarantee that Voivod will not leave Bohush to die. If the magic amulet does not help Bohush, nothing will.
How come you didn't take the amulet instead of the letter?
Because that does not take it off even when he sleep. But he keep letter in his trunk. If you give me your word that you will not give letter to Voivod, but try to swap it for amulet, I will tell you where it is.
Then I give you my word. I, Henry of Skalitz, son of a nobleman and squire to Lord Capon, promise you this.
You do not have to pretend to be noble. Your word is good enough for me anyway. I hope Voivod will not try to take it from you by force.
I don't think so. After Gaze's funeral, he told me I was under his protection.
Funeral? What?
Oh, you didn't know. Gaze got into a fight with some woodcutters at Semin, and it ended badly.
Ay, Devla. And what about Tibor?
He got caught too, but I managed to get him out. He's safe now.
Sweet Mother of God, my brother. And I was not there for his funeral. Damn Voivod and his stubbornness. But I thank you for my brothers too.
You're welcome. I'd rather no one else came to harm, like you or Bohush.
Now, listen. If you head from here to the right and down the valley, you will come across a spring with a well and a big kasht next to it. You will find a small hollow in the trunk covered with bark. That is where I hid the letter.
I also just saved your life, like, from wolves trying to eat you. So, can you cut me some slack here?
Here I am, you scum!
You wanna try me?
I'm gonna say, dude, why could I not hit him there? That's expensive. That's expensive. That's expensive. That's expensive. It's just good job, Mutt. Laying down too. Whatever costs the most money for sure we want. Want to be careful not to over encumber ourselves though. There's the basket up there. Isn't that where the note is? In the basket? Is it upstream from this? Okay, let's look at the journal. Stop wasting time, you know. All right. Hollow of a tree, short distance downhill from her hideout. There should be a natural spring nearby. Maybe. Nope. Hollowed out tree, maybe here. Huh.
So this is the Voivod's letter.
Cool. Where are we looking to go next? So we're done up in here in Apollonia. We have the sword, which we want to do. I have to paint some cow somewhere. I don't know where that cow is, but I think it's somewhere in Zelyov. That's boxing. There's also all this stuff over here. So maybe we start here. Not Bazanas. Let's start here. Let's go to the Wagner's Inn. Let's make sure we're in a comfy spot. Hopefully I remember about the cow when I get back, because we're a little bit over an hour here. It's a good time, I think, to call it after I get into Zelyov Wagner's Inn area. So please like and subscribe. Hopefully we can find this cow soon. I'll catch you guys in the next Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 video. Thanks for hanging out. See you there.